So welcome back to the channel. So we have another great article from the T-Mo report. I will leave it in the description down below so you guys could check it out. If you guys follow my Twitter, you have already seen me post about this, giving you a heads up that this is coming. And again, this is a raw video, unedited. This is like my live reaction to this. And this is bad. This is really bad. Now, some people are going to look at this objectively and they're going to say, well, there's a lot of redundancy to this. T-Mobile picked up a lot of the Sprint Asurion people that were already techs, because Sprint used to offer this, not at every store, but they used to offer it in certain locations. You would go to it and they would say, hey, take your phone there. If they can fix it right then and there, they're going to fix it. If they need parts, it will take them a while to get the parts. I remember I used to go through that program at times when my phone was acting up. Sprint stuck to that program faithfully. It seemed to have been profitable for them, so they used that. T-Mobile, at one point in time, if I remember correctly, they also started off offering a program of such of their own, or starting to, through Assurant. And now, from what I was being told, and this is just me gathering up info and then also reading some of the info from the T-Mo report article, that there was a lot of redundancy. So there was a store that a person that I speak with, he says they had 3 of those repair guys. And towards the end, they didn't really have enough work for all of them. So they started using some of them to do like data transfers to help them out. So that's, partially part of the reason why T-Mobile went ahead and did this. I still think T-Mobile should have kept this program around. Maybe they could have downsized, but they went ahead and they just cut everyone. They cut the entire program. So that is no longer a part of T-Mobile at all. So you can no longer take your phone to the store and get it serviced. That is done. You will have to go to a CPR location that actually works with Assurant, I believe. And I don't even know, to be quite honest with you guys, I don't even know if a store like that even exists in El Paso, for an example. And I don't know if it exists in your region. So you'll probably be stuck sending the device in and having to wait a certain amount of days to get the device back. But in the meantime, you're going to be without a device. So I recommend, just on my end, just take it to a local third party that fixes devices. Don't go through any of these programs. It's just a waste. If they would have kept it around, I would have said, yeah, you can charge the customer monthly for it, and then it's actually worth it. But now it's just a mess, right? Now they ended up cutting the program entirely. Now, of course, T-Mobile is going to save again on payroll and make additional capital and more profit, right? So looking at it just objectively, right? T-Mobile is saying that they are going to allow these repair techs to apply for positions within T-Mobile. But of course, not everyone is going to be able to gain another position internally at T-Mobile. So most of these reps, I'm being told, they got on a Zoom call in the morning. The first Zoom call was to officially let them know that they've been laid off. And that later on, they would get on an additional Zoom call with HR personnel that would tell them about the severance package that they're getting ready to receive. I hear it's up to like 2 months of a severance package. Some of the reps have immediately shifted, and they already received acceptance that they would be accepted in the store that they're currently in. And I've also been told from a sales rep that these repair techs were great help with doing other jobs like putting on screen protectors, doing data transfers. It helped out the sales reps, complete the sale, and then they can move on to another sale in the meantime while the data transfer is still happening. So again, this is another bad day for T-Mobile. This shouldn't have went down. They are a growing company, a big growing company. They're adding thousands of customers daily. And I think they could have found that this could have been a much smoother transition, in my opinion, versus just getting on a Zoom call. Hey, you're laid off. Here's your pink slip. And that's just my opinion, my honest opinion. This is This is not how this was supposed to turn out. But T-Mobile continuously, and I'm hearing there's more of this that's going to happen because of the CapEx pressure that's being put on T-Mobile, because of all the money that they have to reinvest to grow, right? Buying the routers, giving the free lines, giving the promos, is causing them to make these types of cuts before they have to raise pricing. They're going to try to get as lean as possible as they can to not have to raise pricing. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. You know, there's really no positive way to spin this. They're not going to be able to retain even 90% of these people. It's going to be a very few, select few that are going to get jobs elsewhere within the company. But there just isn't a lot. And without having to move, of course, some of these jobs are in other locations. And it's just a bad thing. So leave all your comments in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to the channel. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.